Many might not know about Griffith's cinematographer, Billy Bitzer. Allow me to read out some information related to Bitzer in this here upload. Gottfried Wilhelm Bitzer, born April 21st, 1872, passing away April 29th, 1944, was an American cinematographer, notable for his close association and pioneering work with D.W. Griffith. Prior to his career as a cameraman, working as a motion picture projectionist, Bitzer developed early cinematic technologies for the American Mutoscope Company, eventually to become the Biograph Company. He admired and learned the art of motion picture photography from kinetoscope inventor W.K.L. Dixon, who directed the early Biograph shorts on which Bitzer cut his teeth. Bitzer achieved success in 1896 when his film of William McKinley being notified of the presidential nomination of his party was exhibited on the Biograph Company's first program. Until 1903, Bitzer was employed by Biograph primarily as a documentary photographer, and from 1903 onward primarily as the photographer of narrative films, as these gained popularity. In 1908, Bitzer entered into his first collaboration with Griffith. The two would work together for the rest of Bitzer's career, leaving Biograph in 1913 for the Mutual Film Corporation, where Bitzer continued to innovate, perfecting existing technologies and inventing new ones. During this time, he pioneered the field of matte photography and made use of innovative lighting techniques, close-ups, and iris shots. Bitzer provided assistance during Griffith's directorial debut, 1908's The Adventures of Dolly, which was shot by Arthur Marvin. He eventually succeeded Marvin as Griffith's regular cinematographer, working with him on some of his most important films and contributing significantly to cinematic innovations attributed to Griffith. In 1910, he photographed Griffith's silent short In Old California in the Los Angeles village of Hollywoodland, qualifying Bitzer as, arguably, Hollywood's first director of photography. The apex of Bitzer and Griffith's collaboration came with The Birth of a Nation, 1915, a film funded in part by Bitzer's life savings, and The Epic Intolerance, 1916. His film The Jeffries-Sharkey Fight of 1899 is the first known use of artificial light. Rip Van Winkle, 1903, features the first known close-up. Advances in lenses and filters developed by Bitzer made soft focus possible. He was the first to use split-screen photography and backlighting, contributing to the development of three-point lighting. He improved in-camera fade and dissolve effects and invented what came to be known as transition tools. Even after the Bell & Howell Model 2709 production camera became the industry standard, he continued to use a PATHE, P-A-T-H-E. For all his innovation, Bitzer's career did not survive the industry's transition to sound. In 1944, he suffered a heart attack and died in Hollywood. His autobiography, Billy Bitzer, His Story, was published posthumously in 1973. In 2003, a survey conducted by the International Cinematographers Guild named him one of the 10 most influential cinematographers in history. Well, he would have to be, right? He'd be the most influential. Bitzer, it is said, developed camera techniques that set the standard for all future motion pictures. Here he is, on the left, behind the camera, in this image of Griffith and himself, directing and shooting, of course, Way Down East. This 1920 film I consider possibly the most magnificent of Bitzer and Griffith's collaborations, the masterpiece from both of them, possibly. Well, actually, that's likely as not Intolerance, although the sheer photography, the cinematographic excellence, the majesty of Way Down East's images, it's a thing to behold. Both the framing of actors, landscapes, and actors in landscapes. Absolutely superlative accomplishment. Sublime. Thanks again, my good and dear friends. Appreciate it very, very immensely. Thank you.